I'm hitting go live right now.
All right.
And says we're live on YouTube. Okay. View stream on YouTube. Okay.
What up? What up? What up? I got to go to YouTube too. View stream on YouTube.
You know, I love that feature about Zoom where you can just click on it in the corner.
Is intended only for people who are serious
about
growing their YouTube channel. If this doesn't apply to you,
I'm watching your ad.
a lot of people who are serious about growing their YouTube channel. If this doesn't apply to you, please skip. Right now, life is.
I'll be back in a sec. I got your.
Why did it do it twice?
I don't know. Your ad's playing right now. Tina with two ends.
Come on, there we go. Finally, I got it muted. All right. Who we got out in the crowd? We got Canadian Witches, Tina with two ends, Anarchy Jack, Colorado Explorers, Down a Rock, Colleen, Paranormal 3. Oh, what happened? We lose Brian?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you got your camera off. We can't see you, Brian. What happened there?
I'll get it on in a sec.
There it is.
We got Brandy, Mystic Angel, Christina came in. Country Girl, Sammy Fight, Don Dant, hashtag the fam.
Yep.
These people are awesome, man.
I cannot. That was epic. I've not seen anything. I mean, I've seen that before, but it's been a while ago. I've not seen something like that in this community ever. Yeah. But that was epic, and there's so many people up on that panel. 50 people on a live stream panel. That was outrageous.
He topped out at 50.
Yeah,
that was insane.
I want to know how Green Bay is going to beat that one.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was insane.
Green Bay will figure it out.
What's that, Lou?
Green Bay will figure it out.
You know, he's probably sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Because we was up until like 8 o'clock this morning on his panel.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about boobs.
About boobs. There it is.
Yeah, did you know that little twerp sends me a message with the link for his panel last night and goes, well, you have boobs. I thought I'd invite you.
Oh, guys, welcome to Every Voice Paranormal Stories with your host, Ghost Mafia and Brian's Paranormal. And special guest tonight, Lou Rock. Oh, look at this. We are sponsored tonight by Coca-Cola. That's right, Coca-Cola.
Coke. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Got to have that Coca-Cola.
24 people in here, guys. Share this out. Let's get some more people in here. We'll get the show started. We actually have a special guest tonight that's going to be coming in probably in about 45 minutes or so, right?
Oh, yeah.
And guys, I've not seen him up on anybody's panels yet. This is going to be a first time up on one of our panels. And he's a funny guy. He's a comedian, but he's into the paranormal.
Yeah. What do you mean a funny guy? Like funny how?
He's a funny guy, all right?
Funny, I amuse you?
Funny. He's
like I'm a clown?
Box, right?
He's funny.
Am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
And we're not talking about Lou Rock. We are talking about Danky the Clown. That's right. He's 420 friendly. And he is a comedian. Great channel. Real cool guy. And he will be in here in the second half of the show to share with us some of the stories that some of the things he's experienced and things like that. So
it's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Like,
that'd be pretty cool. Texas 3 says, but I drink Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Texas 3 is pimping the 23 flavors. Come on, man. Pick one. Just one.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Citizens ETV? You amuse me at Lou Rock, Alyssa Parrish. It's going to be really freaking cool tonight.
It's going to be fantastic.
Citizens ETV. Hi, Becky. Pancake Queen.
Yeah. What's up, Beckers?
Hey. I'm trying to do a show here. You mind scratching somewhere else? Huh? That kid.
Sound like Tony Montana.
Here.
Beckers, I'll get you your pancakes.
What do you got there, Brian?
I
What do you
got
there,
ribs.
Brian?
I got ribs and stuffing going in.
Ribs and stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, she bringing him 2 plates.
It's
Dang.
going in. It's going in.
Tweeted it out. Canadian Witches, thanks. That's awesome. Just tweeted the stream out for you.
Yo, is my mic really loud?
No, it sounds good, man. When you get close to it, it gets really loud. But where you're at right now, yeah, when you get really close to it, it gets really loud. But where you're at, it's like that comfortable medium. It sounds good.
All right, so here I'm good.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Good to go.
Oh yeah, good to go, man.
Better.
So, guys, you guys all know Lou Rock. If you don't, you've been hiding under a rock for a while. But Lou Rock just had surgery, and right after his surgery, he released a video that he shot. You shot that before you went and had the surgery, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And this is another Hoarder house video, but it's not the same Hoarder house. This place, I kind of got a creepier vibe off of this house than the other one.
All right, here's the deal. On the way to this house, we're walking up this one-way street, dark one-way street, and we're right in front of the house, and we're just about to walk right into the yard, and a car drives by, and it just happens to be a police officer.
Woo.
And so I tell my buddy, I'm like, just keep walking, and the cop does a U-turn, and he comes back the wrong way on the one-way, so we know he's coming back for us.
You're busted.
Yeah,
you're busted. You caught up.
So he comes back and he says, "What you doing? You just out for a walk?" And we're like, "Yeah. How can we help you?" And he's like, "I seen you guys looking at that house. You might not want to go in there." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, why is that?" And he's like, "Listen, I've been in that house on calls, and some crazy stuff has happened. That house is haunted." So then at that point, I said, "Listen, sir, that's what I came here for."
You said, "I'm just a YouTuber, man."
Bro. And I literally did. I said, I'm a YouTuber, and I came here to shoot a video there. Do you mind, if I go take a look around? And he was really awesome. He was really cool. He was like, yeah, he said, "Don't get hurt." He said, "I can't guarantee you if another officer comes by that they're not going to kick you out of there, but I don't care." But
and there are some really cool cops out there.
There are, man.
You can't be afraid of the police. I've had times where we just pulled over and there was something going on down at the riverfront, and here's a bunch of cops standing there. And I said, "Hey, I'm a YouTuber. I want to go do some haunted exploration videos. What's the best place to go where I ain't going to get harassed by you guys and things like that?" And they're like, "Oh, you got to go up here to, White Hill Cemetery and go in there. If you're going now, don't worry about it. If somebody calls, we'll just ignore the call. Go ahead." And and then the cops sat there for another 5 minutes telling me about how they have a YouTube channel. The police department had a YouTube channel, and they had they did the Harlem Shake video challenge or something like that. And they're like, "Yeah, check this out." And they're like showing me their videos and shit.
They're trying to get some shares. They're like,
"Yeah,
I won't bust you. Just
wait. Why are people being hidden in the chat like Brandy and
Paranormal Voice was timed out by Anarchy? What? What's going on?
Why are people being timed out in the chat?
Yeah.
And Brandy was hidden by Anarchy.
It might be a mistake. Hold on. She just said, "Hey, Zach." I'm thinking it's a mistake.
Yeah.
We can fix that. It's probably just a mistake. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
I gotta get it up here where it was.
I'll be a
Unhide. Okay. She's unhidden.
all right.
I don't know what's going on. It might be. Okay. It's fixed. I don't think anybody was anybody timed out during that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't do anything about the timed out paranormal voice, but it's only 300 seconds. It's just for 5 minutes, and you'll be back in the chat.
Dirty Debbie says, "Don't be timing my ass out on my first view here."
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a mistake. Aniki wouldn't do that for no reason at all. So,
Probably her broken wrist.
yeah, she does have a broken wrist. So, it could be.
Now, was that from an airbag?
I don't know if the airbag deployed. Now, Aniki Jack Colorado Explorers was in a car accident the other day, and it was pretty banged up, and so yeah, it might just be
Those airbags. They will break your hands.
I've seen firefighter footage where they tell us watch where you're cutting on a car with them jaws of life, because that airbag deploys while you're trying to get somebody out of the car. It can actually knock you 30 feet away from the car.
Yep.
Yep.
And if you have your hands on the inside of the steering wheel, like some people drive, it can really, really hurt you bad.
Story of Dory. What's going on, brother? Long time no see. Welcome back.
What up, Thomas? We got Eric Garcia in the chat too.
Yep, Eric Garcia, Will the Rocker Will, Story of Dory, Sharpshooters out there, the Mod God. Todd's in here. What's going on, Todd? We found out Todd just lives like an hour away from us. We're going to have to meet up with Todd one of these days soon here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's right here in Ohio. He's not too far away from us, like an hour and a half. In fact, we was up that way here not too long ago, about six or 7 months ago, probably.
Yeah.
He was up there looking at a camper at the RV dealership up there. Story Dory says computer issues is why I've been away a lot. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
49 people in here, guys. Share this out. We got some stories to tell, but I want to get back to Lou Rock's video. I want to help Lou Rock get some views on this video and promote it a little bit while we're waiting on our special guest to get in here. So,
yeah. So, in this house, guys, I think I'm too close to the mic again. Anyways, in this house, we end up going inside this house, and I'm just looking around, and there's a painting. It's a portrait, and I just take a quick look at it, and I keep going. And somebody in the comments section points out to me, they said, "Did you notice that portrait looks exactly like Omar Gosh?"
Omar, yes, and we ran with that as well on Tuesday nights. Question Everything.
I'm going to show you guys right here.
You guys are not going to believe this. Omar Gosh, the time traveler.
He is a time traveler. Here we go, side by side. Here's a picture of somebody from the late 1800s, early 1900s, and then that's Omar Gosh right next to him. I mean, even the shape of the nose, the cheeks, the lips.
Yep.
And if you see this post up on Twitter, or if you go look at the video, you can see even the shape of the head is exact. I mean, I think we've literally busted Omar as being either a vampire or a time traveler.
Ooh, he does kind of have that vampire look.
That's what I mean. And like, when he sucks somebody's blood, then he becomes young again. It's like the Dracula thing,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on to you, Omar. I'm on to you.
We're on to you, Omar. He's probably watching. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a crazy video. I loved the fact that like the build up getting to the house. You had to walk through this like car lot. It was like a car lot from the 50s and 60s, literally.
Yeah, dude. It was actually what happened was we decided to just take a look around first, and the whole place was like a jungle. And I would have never found that car lot if I didn't look at the fence, and the fence had a little like opening in it. And I was like, well, what the hell is this? And we go inside the opening, and it's an old junkyard with cars from the 50s, 60s, 70s. It's crazy. There was a Scooby-Doo van, actually. There was a Ford van from the 60s that was the same model that's used as the
Yeah.
what is it? The mystery
The mystery
man?
machine, yeah.
Yeah.
The mystery machine.
Hmm.
I thought
Oh, you, Brian, you're hitting that vape too hard.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm eating my food.
We're supposed to eat it, not inhale it.
I've been telling him that for years.
Wife just cooks so damn good, man.
Bill 56 Belair says, I don't think he is a time traveler, but maybe a long lost grandchild, Lou?
Could be.
Interesting. Mudcon's in the house. He's out there lurking, get the one eyeball.
We were 20 minutes ago, Mudcon.
Yeah, I sent you a link, Mudcon. That was we was up on the most epic panel on YouTube. We had 50 people up on Cab 7's live stream on the panel. 50 people on the panel.
It was
Oh my
fucking
God.
awesome.
Crazy. It was chaos. Complete chaos. But it was fun. And it was cool to be a part of that. Thank you, Cab 7, for including me.
Thanks, Cab.
Okay, what is that thumping upstairs?
No? Oh, it's the dog.
but I'll tell you what, going into the house itself and having the police officer tell us, he wasn't telling us stay out of there because of like no trespassing. He was like, dude, that place is haunted. What he explained to us is that he had been there on calls before and the lights started going crazy in the house.
Yeah, what was up with the electricity still being on in there? I mean, you went into the basement and there was a light bulb burning.
Yeah, there's electricity on in the house.
Who's paying the electric bill?
No idea.
You know,
I've seen some places that
I mean, I've seen it over in the UK where they just don't turn off the power, and here you got these 100-year-old abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
You walk in and it just looks like somebody just walked out of the room 10 minutes ago.
Well, I also have seen where, like, if there's a vagrant, homeless person staying in a place, if they know how to turn, because you could turn your electric on fairly easily.
Well, yeah, if you break into the box on the side of your house, and
yeah,
as long as the drop line in is still connected, yeah.
So I've seen people do that before.
Will had a good thing there, though, Lou. What if the wiring was hot wired?
To where though? I mean, this house was out in the woods by itself. There's nothing else around it.
Exactly.
To hot wire too. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It was kind of creepy that the electric was still on. And this is a place in the United States. Like I said, I've seen places like this in like the UK and over into Germany and things like that, where they get an old abandoned house, dilapidated, and you go in there and there's still electric in the place.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they don't shut off the electric over there for some reason. I don't know why, but.
And some of the stuff that we found in there, I was expecting, like the last hoarder house I was in, it had stuff from like the 60s, 70s, like games and toys and stuff. This place had stuff from like the 1800s, 1900s. Those hand-drawn portraits, those are freaking old.
Yeah, charcoal paintings.
Another thing that I noticed in the video was the old blue mason jars.
Mm-hmm.
Those are from like the late 1800s.
Yep.
And also worth a crap ton of money. I've seen those blue mason jars on like eBay and stuff for $80 for one.
Yeah.
For one of them.
Yep.
But as everyone knows, we go to haunted locations just to look and see what's in them. We never take anything home. That is bad juju, I'll tell you right now. You don't want to take anything home from a haunted location.
Especially if it's a spirit.
Yeah.
I actually had somebody offer me a large amount of money for the Marlboro sign that was in the living room in that building.
That clock was from like the mid 80s.
Yeah,
I
they're
can
like,
remember seeing that in like, bars and even the skating rink.
yeah, they said, you know, if I'd buy that from you right now for $1,000, and I'm like, listen, that I don't even have. You can't do that. Like, that's against the rules. That's one part of urbexing, guys. If you're gonna do urbexing, the rules are you go in. The one thing you come out with is your video. That's
Mhm.
what you're stealing. You're stealing the video. Other than that, I mean, that I don't know. To me, that's the rules.
No, I go into places and I look for signs of life when people was last in the house. Maybe there's magazines there. If they got Popular Mechanics, you flip it over and you see the address label on the back, and it tells the date when it was delivered or the date of the magazine itself. What month, what issue, things like that. And I try to get like a working history from what I can find in the place. And that gives me more for my research on the place. Let's say you find that magazine and it's addressed to Joseph Smith, and you find a newspaper and it's got a label on it, Joseph Smith. Okay, so the Joseph Smith must have been the last person that lived in this house.
Yeah.
Let's do some research on Joseph Smith and see what we can find. Well, then you find out somebody had broke into the house and killed him in his sleep, and he died in the back bedroom or something. You never know what kind of information that that first explorer, that property, is going to bring you.
I agree.
So it's an investigation technique, more or less, when you go into that for the first time, just to kind of look around and get a feel for the place.
You know what
Yeah.
I found on the wall, and this is a good way to tell when there was last people in the house. On the walls hanging up calendars.
Mm-hmm.
And the calendars are usually open to the last month that they were there.
Yep.
And so you can get a roundabout date of when the people were last in the house if you find something like a calendar.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Calendars, old mail. You'll find old mail. You'll find a lot of the houses that I've gone into. You'll find old. Remember TV guides?
Yep.
Yeah.
Find TV guides. That was like my grandfather was a big TV guy. Got it every week. Came in the mail. If it didn't come, it kind of like the old guy from the Lost Boys. He's like, when you get the TV guide, there's going to be this label, and it's going to be lifted on this one side, and you're going to be tempted to tear that label off. Don't do it. You'll rip the whole back page, and I don't like it. That's the way my grandfather was with his TV guide.
I like seeing the history of a place. One of the last hoarder house that I was in, I pick up a book just by chance, and the book is called Mystery Manor. And I'm just like, whoa, that's kind of weird for being in a place like this. And then I get a lot of comments like this, people telling me how much stuff is worth. That book that I picked up was worth $175 on Amazon.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
The last house that was abandoned that I went into, I found, now this was relative's house. This was actually the family farm before they tore it down. I went back out there to salvage whatever I could out of the family farm. Relatives told me, anything you want out there, go out there and get it. So we went out there, and I'm going through some old closets and stuff, and I pull out a box. And in this box was my grandfather's comic book collection.
Wow.
Okay. And there was comic books of like The Shadow and things like that, going back to like early 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, that was kind of cool. But they were so weathered and so, they were in no kind of condition to really, I still got them. I got them packed away, and they're pressed and they're sealed, and, trying to keep them in shape, because some of the pages inside are mint, but the cover is just deteriorating. Just, paper doesn't hold up that well, especially the paper that they make comic books with.
I think it would be pretty lucrative if because I've thought about doing this. When you find some of these places, if you could find the owners and tell them, listen, I'll clean out the whole building for free. You don't have to pay me nothing. I'll do it for free. I'll clean out all that junk. Yeah, junk. I'll tell you what, out of the first hoarder house, I would estimate that if you were to do a clean out there, you would get on the lowest side 20 grand from the stuff you found. I mean, there was Ataris, there was games from the 60s, there was the pinball machine that restored. It was a Happy Days pinball machine, restored $3,500. So I'm sure in messed up condition you get 500 for that.
Yeah, they're about 800 for pre-restoration pinball machine. Happy Days, Evil Knievel, Dukes of Hazzard. You know, few of them are in the $800 range. The more sought after ones, Kiss. You know, some of the Kiss ones and some of there's a few of the Kiss ones that the Glassworks, they had an American version and they had a Mexican version.
Well, you remember the old Carnival glass?
Mm-hmm.
Those are worth a lot nowadays. Like the Kiss Carnival glass, you would win it at a carnival if you got a ring on a bottle or something.
Yeah,
I've seen some of those. You can't even buy them because rock stars like to line them in their house, and $10,000 for one.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever seen the collection that Gene Simmons has in his house? He's got a complete room with every piece of Kiss merchandise ever made.
Yeah, I've seen
huge.
Some of it
like
on
a museum.
Yeah,
it's like a museum. It's crazy. 12th House Astrology. Welcome, brother. That's a new name I've never seen in here before.
Right.
Redbeard. What's going on, man?
What's up, Redbeard?
Shout out to Redbeard. Guys, if you don't know Redbeard, get over to his channel. Check him out. Hit that bar, ding that bell, drop a like on one of his videos, and leave him a comment so he can get back to you. A good friend of mine. I just met him the other day, and he's really cool, down to earth. In fact, you know what, Redbeard? I'm going to do you a solid right now. Look there. Bam. You just went blue, brother. Welcome to the family. Brian, I swear you say something.
Right?
Cricket.
I'll tell you what, if I could get in touch with the owners of these houses and do these clean outs, just doing the clean outs would be an awesome YouTube channel in itself.
Yeah, it would.
Because you got things like Storage Wars, you got people that are always looking for collectibles. So to actually be able to do a clean out would be awesome.
I love watching these shows where they go in there and they find these barn find cars. You know, they've been in these barns for 40, 50, 60, 70 years with a tarp over them. And they pull that tarp off them. And the only thing wrong with them is a little bit of dust.
Exactly.
Well,
it's crazy.
Them guys, what are those guys on History? Their name?
The American Pickers?
American Pickers. They came here to Springfield. And one day I'm driving down the street and I see them standing outside with a news crew, and they're at a house right down the street here. So we jump out, and the producer's shushing my son, and my son's like, well, I don't even watch this show, Dad, so why should I shush? And they actually dug up an Indian motorcycle from a backyard.
Oh yeah, I seen that episode.
Yeah, and
they had the guy whose grandfather had the motorcycle and buried it there, and they went to the house where he had used to live and offered the lady that lived there like $900. Said, hey, can we dig up your backyard and see if this motorcycle is here? If it's there, I'll pay you for the motorcycle as well.
Yeah, and I'll pay for all the work on your yard. I mean, I think they ended up paying like $6,000 or $7,000.
Yeah.
But they found the motorcycle. Yeah.
They found the motorcycle, and I'll tell you what, they didn't make their money back on the motorcycle, but just the show itself, such an interesting show. The guy who buried that motorcycle, his wife made him bury it because she thought it was too dangerous. She said, listen, I don't want you riding that thing anymore. And so he buried it. That's crazy. And he worked at the original Indian motorcycle, which was like 100 feet away from the front door of that house.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a crazy episode. That I remember that episode.
I was there. I was standing outside. I was like, damn, the American Pickers are right here. It's pretty crazy.
That would have been awesome,
that
man.
is crazy.
I'm in person. Dude,
I've seen them around here. They've come to Wheeling before and things like that. They've been out in the Moundsville area, and they come back to this area every once in a while. In fact, them and what's that other show? Salvage Dogs.
yeah.
You ever seen that one where they go in there and they'll get a place that's say it's condemned and about to be torn down, and they'll go in and they'll get the French doors out of the place, or it's an old school that they're going to tear down. They'll take out the entryway or light fixtures, sinks, urinals, whatever they can salvage out of it.
Yeah, we had a place around here in Forest, the neighborhood called Forest Park. There's all old hand carved trim boards, and they had hand carvings in them, and there was a bounty out on them. It was like they were paying, it was like $100 per foot. So if we could find these trim boards, they were paying $100 per foot. So you find a piece of trim that's the size of a doorway, which is 7 or 8 feet. I don't know, maybe a little less. You're talking $600-700 for one piece of wood. It was crazy.
That's crazy, man.
No, I wouldn't figure a buried motorcycle would be worth anything. I don't.
No, it was so rusted out. But the thing is it's this buried motorcycle. The reason they went after it, it was like the very first model of Indian. So it was, even in its condition, it was worth like $3,000 or $4,000.
It was something like one of the first 20 of that production.
Yes.
In sequence. And it because he got it because he was an employee, he got one of the first 20 off the line.
Yep. And it was still worth a good amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Also, while they were here, they went to a beer factory in Holyoke, which is the next town over. And the guy who owned the beer factory had all these old Harleys and Indians. That was the biggest amount of money they had ever spent on that show at one place. They had spent like $500,000 on one find. They bought like 10 bikes, all these different antiques. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome though. I love shows like that. The history behind, some of the stuff that they find. And you got to think, I mean, we're in the paranormal field, and old historical objects like what they find in these barns and these houses, and somebody dies and they've been storing grandma's stuff in this house for years, and now it's time to get rid of it, and they call these guys in.
I think sometimes
you gotta wonder.
I think sometimes we're led to these items,
right?
We're led right to them. Like they want to say, hey, we got our treasure. Go show our treasure. And that's my favorite part of doing this. It really is. I love the history. I love showing people.
I'm gonna talk to a couple of my friends in the producing industry. I would like to get those guys on the show next season. I think we could get them on the show next season.
American Pickers?
Yeah, Mike and Frank. I think we could
get at least one of them.
Yeah, I think we could get either Mike or Frank on the show next season for an episode. What do you guys think? What do you think out there in the chat? Would you guys be interested in seeing something like that?
Let's see them ones. You guys want to see something like that? Put a 1 in that chat.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
You'd have to go watch,
because they're pretty down to earth. I think they'd be, and they're going to have a new season coming up too. They'll be in that promotional mode. I think we could definitely do it.
You have to go watch David, the producer's video on how to approach.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it.
On how to approach.
Well, I mean, even if we didn't get Mike or Frank, we could get what's her name? Danny.
Yep. Danny. Yep.
Danny is the one that puts everything together for those guys,
Oh yeah.
Yep. If we could get Danny on the show, that would be cool.
That would. She's always got the office.
I'd even settle for Mike's brother.
I'm sorry to Mike and Frank, but I'd rather have Danny on the show.
Yeah.
Big Danny fan here.
Yeah, I think that would be really cool.
Just because she has boobs.
And if there's anybody out there in the chat that knows these guys personally, hey, tell them come check out this live stream and get in contact with us through either Twitter or Facebook, and we'll get them on the show.
Oh yeah.
Because you never know. People, I mean, like I said, they're down to earth. They're really down to earth. They got a place down in Tennessee, and they got a place in Iowa. And if we can get them on a call or something like that, I think it'd be pretty cool. Or if they're going to be in the area, hell, I'll meet up with them face to face in person. That would be really cool.
Get them on a panel.
Yeah, that would be sweet. I think that'd be really, really cool.
We got Ronnie Oakley in the chat.
Ronnie,
Tennessee is in Nashville yet. Nashville, Tennessee.
Lulu's dropping them links for Lou Rock.
Awesome.
Mystic Angel, Christina's out there. Mary Neal, Lady Swan, Redbeard, DF Network. What's going on, DF? How you doing tonight?
Good to see you, DF.
Megan's Vlog.
Lady Swan.
I'm watching you on the TV.
I haven't seen Aniki come back in though, but I'm sure that was accidental at the beginning of the show there.
Oh yeah. Because I can't see Aniki just like removing people from the chat.
No, she not that way.
She'd never do that.
Did you see the picture I sent you? The one with the face in the smoke, Mystic Angel, where it looked like he was like vaping or something, and then there's like this face off to the side in the smoke.
Yeah.
That's the one she's talking about. Red says he's trying to make it up to North Carolina now.
Nice.
She said, yes, that's the one. Okay. OG's birthday is in Thanksgiving. Yes, right around Thanksgiving. She was born on Thanksgiving last year, but her birthday won't be on Thanksgiving this year. It'll be close, but not on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Won't fall on Thanksgiving again until she's.
Yeah, it won't fall. Her birthday won't fall on Thanksgiving again until she's 11 years old. That was one of my spirits, Mystic says.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's crazy. That's a spirit at her house.
Yeah, she has a picture. She sent me a picture, and she's literally like, she has the vape in her hand, and she's breathing out the smoke, and there's like this face in the smoke, but it's like demonic looking face. It's really, really creepy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pull it up from my phone and screen share it or not. Do you mind, Mystic? If I can pull that up, I'll share it.
Oh yeah. If
Show
you're
everybody.
okay with sharing it, Mystic, we can share it.
Let me find you here. No, I just sent you a link there a little while ago. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. What'd she say? Wait. What did I do? Oh, Aniki, when at the beginning of the show, you like timed out 3 people and hid somebody by accident, I think.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Are you okay?
Yeah, Lady Swan messaged you and it was like, are you okay? Okay, Mystic said sure. Okay. Let me share this. This is a photo that Mystic Angel Christina sent to me. Hold on, I gotta install the iPhone iPad iScreen. It's updating. Okay, here we go. Airplay,
All right.
Zoom. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a skull or something.
Yeah,
You see that?
I do. The two eyes, the nose.
Looks like an alien skull or something. It's creepy looking. But again, where it's actually, vape smoke. If you were to send this off to like Duke University or someplace like that to their paranormal research, because it's, they can see the smoke being blown out, and they're going to argue that it could be visual matrixing.
True.
And that is the mind's way of pulling out familiar objects, kind of like when you stare up at the clouds and go, look, that one looks like a bunny,
Yeah.
That looks freaking evil.
It does look creepy. I mean, but because it's you see the vape in her hand, you see the smoke coming out of her mouth, they would argue that, that's just visual matrixing. That's not going to be paranormal.
You know what, though?
It's hard to tell because it's man-made.
Here's the deal, though. You could say matrixing all you want.
Yep.
I was in a cemetery. My buddy was smoking. I did not want him smoking while I was shooting the video. He blew out the smoke. While he blew out the smoke, you could see the outline of a man. The clothes he was wearing an old style jacket, collared shirt. You can see every feature of his face, his ears, his nose, his mouth, everything. And the figure was sucking in the smoke. So it looked like the figure was a smoker. I think that when we smoke and we expel our smoke, I think that
it could probably manipulate that smoke to show you anything it wanted to show you, the same way it manipulates, the frequencies in a spirit box. You know what I mean? The same way it could manipulate this coin if I tossed it in the air and asked the question whether it be yes or no. I mean, does the spirit have influence over things? If it's powerful enough, if it has enough strength, yeah.
I don't even think that they have to manipulate it. I really think that, we're only able to see certain colors, dimensions, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it just reveals what's there. That's all. I don't even think they have to try. I think it just reveals what's actually there. Kind of like if it was an invisible man and it started raining, you would see the outline of the invisible man.
She says, I have so many here, but I think it was the previous owner of the house. If that's what that previous owner looked like, oh my God.
Well, it looks like an old man. It looks like an old man, but almost like a mixture of an old man and a skeleton.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got some big ass eye sockets. I mean, it kind of looks like a gray, like an alien. It's got the big portions of that, big eyes, and then long drawn out features in the face. I don't know. Yeah,
Man, that was.
It looks alien to me.
Yeah.
A lot of early depictions of angels resemble aliens.
Well, and that goes along with angels coming down from heaven, aliens coming down from space. It could, there's a lot of theories behind that as well. There's a lot of passages. There's even Da Vinci had paintings with what looked like a UFO in the sky. Think about it. I mean,
you just reminded me of that guy with the crazy hair.
With the crazy hair guy? Like, yeah.
There was even spaceships in the sky.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah.
Perfect ancient aliens. Ghost is a master of what is it called when you do somebody else's voice?
Impersonation?
What is it?
Impersonations?
Impersonations, yes.
Okay, Redbeard sent us a couple of photos. Here we go. This is kind of creepy. All right. Oh, she's got 2 photos here. I'm gonna show you this one first. Okay, let me screen share this.
I didn't tell you to go and read my messages.
Okay. Now, you see the fog, right?
Yeah.
But you see what looks like a shadow figure right in the center. And he's outlined it.
Oh yeah, black shadow figure. Yeah.
Now, I see what I see in this. Now, the lines isn't real defined, and where he traced it at, it just kind of with the trace, it looks like a Easter Island statue or something. But what I'm seeing is what looks like over the shoulder, right here. You see, there's a little bit of darkness, and it kind of goes right through here, like he's got a rifle or something he's carrying behind him.
Yeah.
And this kind of looks like a hat bill sticking out, like a brim. I'm thinking Confederate soldier.
I am too. Kind of looks that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, this would be like shoulder area coming down his arm, elbow, you know,
Yeah.
gun over his shoulder. I can see that. I can see that being like Confederate
I can too.
or Civil War era. Not necessarily a Confederate, but Civil War era. I can see that being that. And the thing I like about it, it's not the smoke forming it. It's the smoke highlighting it.
Yeah.
Like Lou was saying, it's showing what was there. It's not taking form in the smoke itself or the fog itself, but the fog highlights the shadow.
Yes. Yep. That's what
That's what I like about this photo.
True.
And that does not look like breathed out cigarette, smoke or anything like that, or vape. That actually looks like a real foggy night.
So he was in Carlsole, Pennsylvania.
Okay, well, I mean, Pennsylvania, big area during the Civil War. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
I could see that.
I could see that.
I don't know why all right, here's the picture that I'm talking about. I don't think the outline does it justice. But in the video, this guy was blowing out smoke, and I outlined it here, but I think you need to see the original to actually see what was going on here. I mean, you could see the collar of the guy's shirt. You could see what it looked like he was sucking in the smoke. But yeah, I think you need to see the original to actually get the full effect of this, because the actual outline blocks you from seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, it draws your attention and tells you what to look for. But then when you look at the original, sometimes you see like this last one. I seen a little bit more in the original than what I did with the outline.
Yeah, I this was just something that I drew. Oh, here's one for you. This one right here. Do you see anything in this one?
Yeah, to the left of those 3 dots, there's a face there.
And this looks like there's a freaking horn coming out of his head and everything.
Yeah.
Looks like Groot.
The picture of this, all right. There's a gentleman, his name is Maurice Theriault, and he was the first exorcism ever. And the face of this shadowy thing looks just like Maurice. And yeah, this was actually me breathing out air on a night that was 11 below zero. And this was on one of the videos that I was shooting. Super cold at night. So that was our breath. And that was right in front of me.
Yeah, he does have horns though coming out.
Doesn't it look like an old man with a bulbous nose and horns? Yeah. And it's really demonic looking. This one was pretty cool.
He kind of looks like the devil from Tenacious D and Pick of Destiny.
That's what I got. I thought he looked like a straight up demon, straight up devil. It was crazy.
What's going on, Dave? The producer's in it out there. Dave, I got to talk to you after the show, man. I got some ideas I want to run past you.
No, Ghost, go check. I told Brian to tell you this.
Yeah, you gotta check your Hangouts, Ghost.
Check my Hangouts?
Yes, right now.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, okay. Cool.
What?
Says, I found, guess what I found, and you're welcome. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. Sweet. That's the she found the contacts for Mike Wolf and all them from American Pickers.
Nice.
And you know, I think it'd really be cool. I mean, they go into a lot of these like old hoarder houses and old barns and things like that. I'm sure that they've had some like experiences or, you know, things like that. So I'd love to get them on for next season, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If we can pull through on that, getting them up.
You know what? I got a nice old Marlboro sign for Mike Wolf if he
He says, Ghost, can I share my picture of the prison to you?
Mm-hmm.
And can you share it? Yeah, send it to me. I'll share it.
What's up, MX?
You know, and that might be something if the chat is interested in that. We've been talking about some new ideas to take the show for next season. And I'm thinking, you know, get a panel of experts, you know, not necessarily experts, but I've been doing this, you know, this paranormal stuff for well over 20 some odd years. I know Lou's been doing it for a while. I know Brian and JoJo's been doing it for a while.
I'm a noob. I've been doing this for 3 years. I'm a noob.
I'm thinking, you know, show us your paranormal evidence. We'll kind of review it, tell you what we think. What do you think of that idea for, like, you know, a segment during the show or whatnot? You know, what do you guys think out there in the chat?
I think it's a good idea.
I mean, they have people send me pictures all the time. All the time I get pictures. So I mean, it's not even a thing.
Redbeard says there's one more in DM.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Onyx to come through so I can share that one too. Put it up there.
That is a really good idea. Everyone's putting good idea.
Yeah, I think it'd be neat. You know, send us this, you know, shoot us your pictures in the DM. We'll put it up on screen. Let everybody see your evidence. And, you know, you can do just like what Redbeard did. You could have the original and then outline what you're seeing, kind of give us a brief description of it in the text. And then we can put it up there and see what we see. And, you know, let you know what we think. I've seen times where I've seen stuff that the person that took the photo didn't catch. Like, well, that what you're looking at doesn't really, you know, that's kind of an effect that the camera gives off if you're moving the camera and take the picture at the same time. But this over here on the other side of the picture, did you see this thing peeking around the tombstone? You know what I mean? No, I didn't say, oh my God, you know, I've seen times like that.
They just had a girl who took a picture at our brand new casino. It was just built last year. And she captures what she thinks looks like a spirit of a little girl walking around the corner. And it goes viral. And it was a couple days later, they were contacted by somebody else who was at the casino who actually has a picture at the same exact moment. And it was a little girl that was with her family. And because the girl was in motion and she was wearing all white, she looked like a spirit.
It blurred. Yeah.
Yep. And so
nice.
they did debunk it, but it was a really cool looking picture.
Oh, yeah. So I guess we were having a fire the one night and the smoke rose and looks like a little girl in the smoke of the fire.
and I think that's something that they do. I really do.
Yeah, now that the smoke from the fire and the heat and all that stuff, I've seen that photo, and it does look like a young 6-7-year-old girl in like what looks like a frilly type nightgown or something like that.
Yeah. And she's got like one of those old fashioned belts tied around it.
Raymond Johns is sending me a photo right now.
Nice.
He just sent it to me. Okay, here's Aniki sent 2 photos from. Okay, now this was. Okay, this is going to be Aniki's from the prison.
Okay.
Let me share this. Hold on. Okay. Now this first one, it's kind of hard to make anything out, but it's a lot of like smoke or something. But it almost looks like, now what I see almost looks like a hand coming out.
Yeah.
Not so much a face, but like a hand coming out of the smoke, like reaching out towards the camera. Like a palm.
Yeah.
I see the thumb off to the one side, and then I see the fingers are like kind of slant away from the palm, like the hand is kind of off to the side.
Yeah, I see that too.
Okay, now here is the other picture she sent of a single orb.
But look in behind that orb.
That is one hell of an orb.
You got to remember, this is inside a prison. And that night, there was about 50 of us walking through there. And I would expect that if it was a dust orb or anything like that, with that many people traipsing through there, and I know where this is taken. In fact, right back here, you can see there's a gate and a little light and some stuff hanging on the wall back there. Yeah. But right inside that gate is
behind. I'm talking about the light down the hallway. It looks like the figure of a person.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, they got some. That actually might be that might actually be people standing down the cell block, because it was pitch black in there. Yep. So that probably is people. But that was, in fact, that is right outside of Red's cell, and Red was the leader of the Aryan Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And Nero Trigger kind of had a little run in with him later on that night.
And I know
for a piece of dust, that's really, really, really.
I don't think it is a piece of dust.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it was dust,
there'd be a lot more of it. There'd be more than one. There'd be dozens.
Yep, there'd be more than
one single orb.
And I don't think it would be so white and so vibrant.
Like this is the first time that I've seen this photo from Aniki, but Aniki, good catch.
That is an awesome catch. That is an amazing catch. I like that.
I mean, it's a good clear photo. It's not, you can see the clarity in the chain link fence and in the doors. Yeah, that is somebody back there. Actually, it looks like there's about 3 people back there with a flashlight.
Yeah.
In fact, I think that guy with the flashlight is me.
Yeah.
I think that's actually me standing there with the flashlight in my hand.
Could be.
So that
where the buzzer is for the gates on the ceiling there. If you look to the right of that, there's what looks like a face in the fencing to the right side.
Right. Where the buzzer is where the alarm is on the top of the cage.
Oh, up here?
Yeah. But right there.
You mean there? Yeah, that's painted on the wall. There's a lot of like graffiti and stuff and painted on the walls and everything else up in there.
Now,
you ought to see some of the stuff that some of the inmates were really, really, really good artists in this place, and there is paintings all over the place.
you imagine actually being locked up in something that looks like that?
No.
Dude, never mind the scary factor of being in jail. Now you're in like, that's a dungeon. That's just a straight dungeon.
Oh, Duty Ron with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Duty Ron. He said, happy to be here. Lou Rock invited me. Great to meet y'all.
What's up, brother?
He's awesome.
Dude, Duty Ron we got to get him up on Question Everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? When we make that happen next Tuesday night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's got a busy schedule, so it might be tough, but
okay. Well, talk to him, man. We'll get him on the show. Okay, now let's I want to go back here to the other. Oh wait, she's got a third photo. What is this one? I didn't swoof. That one is creepy. That one, this one literally looks like an alien face, like right up in your face. Okay. This one is kind of creepy. I mean, it kind of looks like a predator.
Whoa.
Wow, that's like right in the face.
It's like the predator, man. That's like one of them big predator masks. Look at the eyes on that thing.
It kind of looks bird-like in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check your Hangouts, go send you a picture.
Okay.
I think we found a whole new show to do.
Right?
Going through.
You know, that might be an idea. That might be.
Hey, that was a private message I sent you.
We might actually do something like that. You know, a private. You know, may send haunted evidence maybe or something like that. I don't know. We'll work on it.
Aliens.
What am I checking for?
Hangouts, check the picture.
Hangouts.
Oh, okay. This is the photo of the girl in the smoke from Brian. Okay.
From our backyard.
Yeah. You guys tell us in the chat what you see too. But if you zoom in, yeah, she's right there.
Oh, I see the face. Wow.
Yeah. And she's wearing.
I'm seeing like here's her waistline.
Yep.
Here's her shoulder, and here's you can almost see a face right.
I see a face. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
It is. And the fact that when I first went out there before I started the fire, there was like an old lady that whispered in my ear. She's like, "Hi."
Well,
but look at how that face looks like an adult face almost. Okay.
You know what, Brian? I really I'm gonna have to call you out on this. Are you giving beer to underage ghosts?
Nope, not at all.
That was
right.
That was JoJo's beer.
Okay, so we got a couple other photos here.
Got a donation from Tina.
Oh, thank you, Tina. I can't see the chat right now. Wait a minute. $10 super chat. You're all amazing. Y'all are soldiers. I'm scared for y'all. Please be careful. Okay, now this is wait a minute. What did he say? He says, check this pic out when you get a chance. And if the ghost the ghost in this pic. Okay.
Yeah, I see it right away. It's somebody who looks like they're looking down.
Mm-hmm.
They're wearing a jacket with a white shirt.
Yeah, right there.
That looks like no,
out.
Back out. Right there, right next to the car.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Right there, it looks like somebody's actually looking down, like they're looking at something.
It's a spirit, all right.
I don't know. See, like, and this is crazy because.
Oh, you know what? That's the mirror to the car. I might be seeing something different. Go back up to the thing you were looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at this, and it's almost translucent. It almost looks like he's got a hood over his face. Well, standing out here on the street, but you can almost see through him. It looks like he's turned with his face toward you with his mouth gaping open.
Yeah.
I see like something there. Like,
There.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Now I know we do like our brains matrix things to look like faces and stuff, but I've seen some pretty
Yeah.
this thing here, okay, if you look on the glass and if I was to trace around it, it almost looks like a cartoon character drawing of a ghost with his arm up in the air. And it actually takes, you know,
Yeah.
his arm, there's the head, kind of looks like a, and with the black thing around the eye and then the two eyes and the mouth open,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like a cheesy drawing of Deadpool.
Yeah.
I
It does too.
mean, that's what I'm seeing. Now, somebody else might see something different.
when I
But
first looked at
This thing here kind of looks creepy because it almost looks like he's got his arm pointed out
Yeah.
and like pointing at something or something.
And there's
Like
a
he's
face
like,
right there too, right above the mouse there.
like
oh
this.
yeah, right up there in the corner. Yep.
Yeah.
But when I first looked at that picture, it looks like there's somebody standing behind the car. But
Yeah.
if you look at it, you notice it is the mirror, but it actually looks like the mirror's wearing a hat.
I don't think this is. I think this is a television.
That's television.
I think that's I mean, look at it. Look at how grainy. You know, when you take a shot of your TV, you're going to get this effect. How
Or
grainy
a
it
computer
is.
screen, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. It's like a television or something.
Yeah.
Now this, I don't know what this is.
Dude, hold on. I'm gonna send you a picture.
But there's a face like right there in the middle of the screen too. It was freaking crazy.
And this is 100%. I'm gonna put up.
I was going to say, you screen share it. It'd be easier for you to screen share.
No, I can't because it's in my phone. I gotta send it to you. Let me see if I could even find it.
Okay, I've got another photo here too. This one is kind of weird looking, but again, it has to do with like, it looks like this could be a mirror or this could be like a glass door. I'm not sure.
Oh, Ray says it was a monitor that he took the picture from.
Okay, so it was a monitor. All right. Yeah, I thought it was like some kind of television or monitor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what? We could do a full show of just going through people's paranormal evidence and photos, see what we see.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, easily distracted. What's up?
This one is scary.
Okay. Oh my dear Lord. That is scary. That is just frightening. Oh my God. You know what? I'm almost reluctant to even share this with our
Viewers.
because of how frightening this actually is.
Yeah.
I am not going to sleep tonight after seeing that.
Quit being a smart ass.
I'm serious, Jojo. Wait, here it is. Here's the picture.
Is it blue in a dress?
Oh.
Yep, it is. Call
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. No.
Come here, big
That is
fella.
frighteningly scary.
And he's got the moist lips going on.
I got chicken grease on my nipples.
Although I have to say, Lou, that crystal necklace you're wearing really does make that dress in your eyes pop.
All right, here we go. This one is proof of reptilians. Do you see the eyes?
Yep.
Now listen, guys, this isn't just a still photograph. This is a live stream where a person raises their glasses and their eyes blink sideways in a live stream. I have the video of this. I am gonna eventually share it, but literally the eyes blink sideways. One of the craziest, and it wouldn't have been so weird if it was just like a glitch, but the person raised their glasses and then show the other eye. Because I can't see it because we got our pictures. There we go.
The other eye looks normal, but the one right eye looks like
Well, how does it look
cat
normal?
eye.
It's completely changed shape. I mean,
Yeah.
that person doesn't have white irises. Those eyes totally
Well,
glitch.
no, you got your okay. So your iris is right here.
Yes.
This
And
is
then
the eye
what
that looks
comes
normal.
over?
Okay, she's looking to one side, but this eye is like a cat's eye. It's like it's instead of having a round iris, it's got a
Tab 7 with a $10 super chat. Those chicken grease lips were worth the $10 donation.
but yeah, it's like a cat's eye or a lizard eye right there.
Yeah.
That is proof of reptilians. I'll show the video sooner or later. But yeah, I actually got some more on the way. I'm just trying to get to them.
That is creepy. Did I? Oh, I didn't show this one yet. We got Donna sent us a photo. Hold on one second. Let me get it up here. Let me get this.
Donna Rock did.
Well, it doesn't say Donna Rock, but it says Donna. But I imagine it's Donna Rock. Yes, Donna Rock. This is from Donna Rock. Okay.
Mirando's Playhouse wants to know if you guys believe in shapeshifters.
Shapeshifters?
Yep.
I do.
I do.
I believe the reptilians are shapeshifters.
Now, see, I'm still not sure what all this stuff is that we're looking at, and it looks like it was shot through a door because I see reflections on like the glass.
Oh wait, there's a face.
I do see a face right here, and I see an outline of like the head
Yeah.
and jawline. So let me see if I can zoom. There we go.
Yeah.
It looks like a skull.
It does.
And you can actually see the roundness on the top of the head, right?
Yeah. And right there, there's another face.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'd probably want to know a little bit more about this photo, where it was taken.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like it was taken through like a storm door or something, or a glass.
Yeah.
You know, because I see all this down here that looks like reflection off of something.
Cindy Luke Ghost Advocate to send me a picture in.
Cindy Lou Ghost Advocate. I am sending one in. Okay. Any word on Danky the Clown?
Just give me a second.
Okay.
That does look kind of creepy though. And where that red light beam's kind of sitting there, it looked like it's holding something, like a baby or something.
No answer yet, but I did send him the link, so he'll join as soon as he gets in.
Okay.
Because the figure's there, but it looks like it's holding something. Where that light's beaming on.
Actually, now that you say something about that red light, you know what it kind of looks like?
What?
I see the red light, and I see a nose,
Yeah.
I see a mouth, and I see a front leg, and I see a body.
Yep.
It looks like a rat or something, or a dog, or I don't know. That looks like the eye of the animal reflecting back light right there or something, but there looks like there's some kind of animal up on top of something. I don't know if it might be a cat. Could be a cat, maybe. It looks like maybe a tail trailing back. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like a spiritual animal or something.
Well, no, I'm talking there could be a real animal in that photo.
Oh.
And that could be the you know, because if you go out at night and there's deer in the cemetery and you shine a flashlight, their eyes will glow red.
Oh, yeah.
You know, things like that.
She was hearing stuff and took a picture at her grandmother's house.
Mm.
David, the producer, sent you one too. He said check your DMs.
Okay.
We got to start doing this. This is a good idea.
All right.
And Lou sent another one too. Oh, Redbeard.
There you go, Dave, the producer. That looks like a devil woman.
That's Miranda, isn't it?
That's Juliet. Juliet Miranda.
Yeah, Juliet.
Let's see. What's this one? Oh, he sent me a couple more photos here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is. This kind of looks like it's in the woods at night or brush or something. I could probably pull out about 10 or 12 faces out of that.
Oh yeah, I can too. There's a crap load of them.
Let's zoom in and see if we can. Yep, there's a face. Looks like a clown face.
Mm-hmm. There's an.
I think it's that I can't sleep because of that Thanks Ghost Mafia.
Oh, there's a face.
Yeah.
That looks like a creepy mask or something.
Yeah.
Ellis Hacker, what's going on, son?
What's up, Ellis Hacker?
Let's see. He's got another one right here. That looks like a pumpkin head, like half in the shot.
Yeah.
Actually, no. You know what it looks like? It looks like my mask.
Exactly.
It looks like okay, so here's the cheek.
Yeah.
And then you got the mustache that comes over and everything. Yeah, that mask right there.
Dude.
It almost looks like, and hold on. I'm going to stop the camera here. Okay, it almost looks like this mask right here, but you're seeing just this part of it.
Yeah. Maybe it's the spirit of it.
That's what it looks like a grainy picture of somebody like
mask. Yeah.
Yep. That's what it looks like. Creepy.
Yeah. Real
Purge mask. Yeah.
Cindy Lou Ghost Advocate says I sent one in, but I have a few more.
All right, listen, the two I just sent you, that is a wax statue in both pictures.
Okay.
And if you look at it, how does a wax statue do what it does in these two pictures?
All right, I'll keep that in mind too, Lou.
This has always been this has always been like I've been stumped on this. This is from
a wax statue, right?
Yeah, it's a wax statue, and you can see in both pictures there's movement, and that's not a wax
statue.
What are you doing? You sent me this. This is the picture you sent me.
No, I have two pictures I sent you.
Okay, here we go.
All right. So you see the figure behind Freddy?
Yeah, what is that?
That's a mummy figure. Okay. It was a mummy. Now, in that picture, it looks like motion, correct?
Yeah.
It looks like he didn't. Well, even on Freddy, it kind of looks, he's blurred out. Like
he's blurred out.
The camera was in motion.
All right, the camera's in motion. Look at the next picture. How the hell did that happen?
Wow.
How did that happen? And this is a haunted wax museum inside of St. Augustine, Florida. And we were told that this stuff happens all the time. Can you tell me how that happened? You cannot see even his feet anymore. It's
like the spirit is blurring them out.
Yeah, go back to the last picture.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at it was a full figured being.
Yeah.
Figured. And then now it's covered. It looks like a magician that covers their face. Like, how the hell does that happen?
The feet are completely gone.
It doesn't even look like the same.
And I mean, you see the picture. That's it. It's the figure that was behind Freddy, and that is a wax statue. Okay. No way for that to possibly happen.
But hold on, even if you look at the face of the wax mummy, it's different.
It is.
Okay, no.
It's different face.
It is a different face of the
And
mummy.
you can't
Yeah.
see bones in that one. Post.
No, you can't. It's covered everything.
These two pictures have really like, and I've had these for a couple of years now.
Yeah, like this is really confusing me too. Like, how is it?
Okay, so wait, there's the book, right?
Oh, I have a third one I'm sending you.
There's the book. No, now look at what I'm looking at here.
Yeah.
Down here next to his foot, his leg is right beside a book, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
that book is upright,
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
Yep.
In that picture, the book is upright and it's like leaning against the back of his leg.
Yep.
Now, did you break the wax statue? Because it looks like the book has fallen over and it's laying on its side now and the leg is gone.
Dude, it's a wax statue. Like, no, I didn't. I'm standing exactly where I was for all three of the pictures. I sent you a third picture too.
Wow.
Now, that one looks a little, that one's definitely blurry. Like,
It's blurry, but
camera
how does
definitely moved, but
even with a blurry picture, how the hell did this happen with a wax statue?
well,
Exactly.
not only that, but how did the wrappings that is on the statue behind Freddy wrap around the front
Yeah,
of
change
Freddy?
totally changes.
Yeah.
That is definitely
That's
an interesting
unexplainable. Like, what
photo.
the-
That's St. Augustine at a place called Potter's Museum. It's known to be haunted, and it's a haunted wax museum. And those are the three most crazy. That's not a wax museum. But I actually even have video from there, and it was crazy.
dude.
Uh-oh, Reptilian.
Yep. This was sent in by Becky Taylor.
Yeah.
Yep. We just got this in from Becky Taylor, and she sent this to us as proof of reptilians
Mm.
or vampires. So she's awfully pale.
Yeah.
But those wax museum photos, I was there, so I
Mhm.
have no way of like explaining how the hell did that. I was there. I was looking at it. It wasn't moving. There was nothing moving. And I got all that. I know the motion of the camera. Okay, so that explains the blurriness, but it doesn't explain the actual figure changing. And actually, say it was a person. Say I'm mistaken and it wasn't a wax big figure. How the hell does its bottom half disappear?
Exactly. It
Okay,
can't. There's no
Annie
way.
Thompson just sent us a picture. She says, if you want, you can share this. There's a face in this green flash I caught in Tonopah, Nevada. Tonopah, Nevada, the cemetery next to the Clown Motel. It's a 30-second video. Okay. She said, oops, not that. Wait. Okay, so I'm waiting for if that's not it. I don't know if she sent the right picture or not, but
Citizen sent you one to Twitter.
what's that?
Citizen Z sent you one to Twitter.
Twitter. Okay, I'm going to go over to Citizen Z. To my Twitter. To my Twitter.
Ooh, your twatter.
Okay, oh, okay, he tweeted it on Twitter to me. Okay. It's all right. We can do this. You know what we might have to do? We might have to do like a hashtag haunted evidence on Twitter and have people put their photos up there. You know, maybe
Yeah,
for
we
the,
can do
you know, do this.
You have them tag it hashtag EVPs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not for this episode, but in the future,
Yeah.
we'll create something,
All
get
right, so
something
what are we
going.
looking at here?
Okay, so hold on. I am Foxy, by the way. Oh, okay. Okay, so This looks like Boomer hiding in the darkness.
Oh wow.
Actually, it looks like Jason Voorhees.
That looks like a freaking
Look, it looks like
something.
it looks like he got the hockey mask on. Here's like jacket's torn and his shoulder, and like
That's creepy as fuck.
That is creepy. You could see the eyes clearly.
Yeah.
That is creepy.
he's like a tattered clothing on. I mean, it looks like Jason Voorhees coming out of the darkness.
It does.
I mean,
That is an awesome. Who sent that?
that would have been. Hold on,
Foxy.
Citizen Z.
Oh yeah. That is creepy, man.
Yeah, that is creepy. I would not want.
I actually can see two different face. It looks like a face one way and a face. You know how you could kind of see double faces in some things?
Yeah.
I see what looks like Michael Myers in a way.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one is spooky.
That is cool.
Could it be Halloween decor?
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it could be Halloween decor or something like that.
What is that a picture of? Is what I'm.
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to speculate on it. I mean, you know,
That literally looks like if like something really haunted, dead zombie thing would be staring at you from outside of it. Like
that looks like something I'd set up on my property as Halloween decor just to scare the neighbors.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would so do something like that, you know, just back in the shadow where they're going to be walking down the street and all of a sudden catch a glimpse and here stands something in the.
When he went to an abandoned lighthouse.
It was taken at an abandoned lighthouse.
Is that the lighthouse in St. Augustine?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
It could be anywhere. I know there is an abandoned lighthouse, not abandoned, haunted lighthouse in St. Augustine.
Oh yeah, that's a famous one. Yeah, I can see Lou running into that in his videos. I'm just a YouTuber, bro.
Bro.
Abandoned lighthouse in the UK.
It was an abandoned lighthouse in the UK. Okay. Oh, we got one from PSPR Paranormal Pursuits.
Okay.
Where's that? Oh, what the hell? Oh, maybe. Why can't I see it? It's not coming up. Stephen Jacob Marlin. I'm following you now. Okay. I just got a notification for it. What the hell? You know what? Let's try this. All right, we're going to go to the video.
All right.
This is from Foxy.
Oh, this one's cool. Watch this. It's a green mist kind of thing.
It just shows up and then vanishes.
Yeah.
It's the green flash.
And actually when you watch it on like a HD screen, it looks a lot different than the screen share.
Yeah.
How would you explain this? Because she was just like, listen, I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's paranormal. How she was asking me how would this happen, and I had no answers for her.
You know, and
I'll be honest.
I gotta look at it a couple more times, but
When you watch it in HD,
I'm
though,
watching it like right from this. See this like light right here? There's like it's almost like it reflects back from that. See?
I don't know.
I mean, it could be explained as a flare, but now I'm seeing the face. Oh shit! Did you see that?
No, I didn't see.
Okay, all right, yeah. Now there's. She says there's a face, and there is a face. Look,
All right.
and it's like, wait a minute. First time you'll see it, Here it comes. There's a face right in here.
We can't
Okay.
pause it on.
Wait, here's the slow-mo. This is where I seen it in the slow-mo.
Oh yeah, there's face there.
There's a face right here.
Yep. The two eyes are still there, the ear, the hair.
I still can't, because if you see it in HD, it does not look like it looked. Actually, the green looks like it floats into the picture when you see it in HD. It doesn't look like a flash. It looks like it floats over into the picture and then
Yeah, like a flare or a reflection.
no,
Like moving into it and out of it instead
I've
of
watched
it
that
just
video
flashing.
20 to 30 times just to rule that out, and it kind of like seeps over like a gas, and it kind of looks like a gas when you watch it like full HD and all that. But
Okay, now we're going to the Ghost Mafia page.
you know
here,
who's
'cause we got some in the Ghost Mafia thing. Okay.
Jennifer Miller had a good one where there was something that walks by her camera or security camera.
Yeah.
And
Okay. So Jason and Cindy Sizemore, and I'm not sure what their YouTube name is, but that's who sent me this photo.
I believe it's Cindy Lou.
Okay, Cindy Lou. Okay, she sent it to me on the Ghost Mafia Facebook page. That's why I didn't get it right away. Sometimes it takes a while for the notifications to come through. But let me share this one with you. Okay, she says, this is at our house. I mean, it's smoke, but look at the shape. Okay. It looks like somebody's standing.
Oh, dude, it looks like a cowboy.
It is. It's a cowboy.
I was going to say more colonial garb by the shape of it looks like there's like a colonial, like Captain Crunch style hat that they're wearing, like a Quaker's hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Depends. Like when you zoom in, it looks more like a Quaker, but at first glance, it looks like a cowboy hat. Just the way that they're sitting.
But yeah, it looks like a Revolutionary War soldier in a Quaker's hat and a like British uniform.
True.
That's the first, that's the first thing I see with it. That's the first like recognizable thing, and you can see it's definitely male because they got a beard. There's beard hanging down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say colonial.
Mm-hmm. And they were just having a fire.
And here's the thing, like, okay, so there's a shoulder, elbow, hand.
Yeah.
What is this? This looks like, how they wore the they had the big, cuffs on their sleeves. That's what that looks like. That looks like a curled cuff on the sleeve of a Revolutionary British soldier uniform, red coat.
Yep. It looks like a British soldier to me.
That would probably put that entity around 1812
Yeah.
to 1814, somewhere in that era.
I'd say. That's
Where was this picture taken? I mean, what state was this in? What area? That's why I get into history, because I'll identify this as and even creepier yet, if you look at it long enough, that could be a devil horn, or like a ram's horn coming out of the head, and the goatee would explain. That could be it kind of looks devilish too.
It does.
I'm just saying, at second glance, it could be misconstrued as like a devil, or something. But I have to go with the. I'm leaning more towards the Revolutionary War soldier huddled next to the fire. Okay.
on. I got one of Ghost Mafia from the 1800s.
1800s Ghost Mafia. Okay, let's see this.
Here we go, guys. This is. Oh, I don't know if you could see. You can't see the full face, can you?
No.
Ah. Anyway.
Last time you did this, your computer crashed.
Yeah, it did. Anyways, it's on my Twitter.
Haunted Trucking, what's up, man?
What's up, Ghost Dog? Let's see. It says I have 4 messages in here. Let's see if there's any more. Nope. Okay. No more in there. What's in the chat here? Nope. Okay. So we can get out of that one. Go back over here to Hangouts. Mystic just sent another picture. I want to see if you see the same things I saw when I took this picture, Ghost. Okay.
All right.
So I'll share this one real quick. This one's from Mystic Angel Christina.
Dude, I think you just got a whole new show.
Yeah, we did.
Because this is cool. I'm actually having fun. This is awesome.
I am too. Lou, you should join the new show. It'd be cool.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Us all up here trying to guess what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Left window.
well, I see a lot of reflection of tree
Yeah.
leaves and, sun shining off tree leaves and things
Hold
like
on,
that.
back out a little bit. Let's take a picture. Let's look at it whole. What about that middle window?
Actually,
Oh, dude, no. The front door.
front door, I'm
Front
seeing
door. Yes, there's a
Front
black
door, yeah.
figure inside the front door.
Actually, I think that is actually something growing on it. Look, it looks like ivy.
Yeah.
You see the
Okay.
leaves right through here. So I think there's ivy growing up this door.
All right, let's take a look back then, because she left it open for us to.
But
see.
I mean, at first glance, that's what I thought too. I thought it looks like there's somebody leaning up against that post there.
Yeah.
There's a pillar right here.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
it kind of looked like there was somebody leaned up against that pillar, but blowing it up, it looks like there's ivy growing on the old door itself.
Still looks like something's behind the screen door.
Yeah, I see the square from the other door and stuff like that. And I see a grid there's there's fencing at the bottom of the screen door.
What is she saying? Because we might be missing it.
yeah.
I don't know. I can't see the chat right now.
I'm
But I'm looking at windows.
It's a haunted house that I got. But what are we looking at here?
I mean, really, it doesn't look like that house is in that bad a shape. It just really needs some new shutters and a
Paint
good
job.
paint job.
Yeah.
What about the middle window
At the
Up
top.
top. Oh,
in the
wait.
top? Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
something there.
Well, I can't say that there's something there because it could just be reflection of leaves, the tree branches in the window panes.
Yeah. Or the
It's hard to make out. I'm looking at this one where there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of reflection of the leaf
anything.
stuff in the tree.
Yeah.
And maybe the lower windows. The lower windows, you aren't going to have the reflection of, from the trees because it's in the shadow of its own house.
All right. Mystic Angel says, I see a spirit in the top left window
Top left window.
and could feel the energy. There was something drawing me to that house.
Yeah. See, what I see in the windows is a lot of reflection from the light reflecting off the leaves.
Yeah.
Like that. So it's hard to make out anything in that window because this is all reflection of the light. You can see the light reflecting off the trees even in the photo.
Mm-hmm.
All the white spots. It's a nice bright sunny day. It'd be interesting to go back there after dark and get some flashbulb photos or flash photos of that
Yeah.
area.
Because a spirit,
Love
a
to see.
flash is going to pick up the spirit a little bit better.
Well, and you're not going to get so much reflection from the sunlight off the tree limbs. But there's something about this area back here
Yeah.
that is kind of pulling me in that direction. And it looks like there's a greenhouse attached to the house or something.
Sunroom.
That's a sun porch.
Yeah, sunroom.
Fortunately, I can't blow it up any bigger. Okay, so it's a sun porch. You see that little square right there?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't it look like a kid with a hat peeking in a window?
Kinda.
I can't blow it up any more than that. I mean, I can pull it a little bit and hold it there. But there's definitely, it looks like, I don't know, it looks like somebody peeking in through the window from the outside. I could be wrong.
Ghost Dog says to show his bitch slap video
His bitch slap video.
from the Booker T. Washington Cemetery.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a really old place.
Now that. Do you guys see that right at the
You know what's
bottom?
coming up as a thumbnail on this video? Aniki's picture with the orb, and it's a cool freaking thumbnail.
Nice. Doesn't it look like there's a face looking out from both this window pane and that window pane, from like just peeking out from behind the curtain? There's something round in that area right there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I can't blow it up any larger though. It's like, but it does look like there's something like peeking out from the inside.
It does, yeah. Odd.
I love that house though.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to see what it looked like with a fresh coat of paint and a new porch.
Yeah. And the foundation fixed on it.
It doesn't look like it's in that bad a shape. I mean, it looks pretty level. Side to side. I don't know about front to back. Okay, let's see. What else we got? I found a wasp and I killed it. Jennifer Miller. Okay, no.
Lana Ralph sent one too.
Yeah, she sent me one. Here, I'd like you to share, please.
Where'd she send it to?
Lou.
Oh, she sent it to Lou. Okay. Lou, you got some photos coming into you, man. You got something you want to share? Throw them up there, man. Is Lou still with us?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here. She's got to send them to you so you could screen share them.
Oh, you can screen share. You got an
Um,
iPhone, don't you?
yeah, but I'm not on my iPhone.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. You know, I think we might just do an episode, a test episode of this.
Yeah,
Maybe next week.
that'd be cool. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm thinking, you know, this might not have enough yet for every week episode. We might have to do like a bi-weekly episode or
You know
something
what?
like that. But
I
I think it'll grow into something.
yeah, once you start doing it, people are gonna bump. You're gonna get a lot. You're gonna get a lot.
The thing is it's going to push people to want to go out and take pictures.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then there's people out there in the chat, which I know, like Alyssa Parrish Rockfan, she has an eye for pulling things out. I've seen her catch live captured evidence during the show of shadow figures darting across behind us. That woman can pull stuff out, and you know, when you go back and review it, it's legit. That shit was real. You know what I mean? We didn't know it was happening, and she said, "Hey, you need to go back and watch this. You got a shadow figure dart." And I was like, "Okay, it's probably just, you know, two TVs going and just shadow," but it literally blocked out a light source behind me, so it had to be something passing behind me, and it's crazy. Mystic says, "I sent another picture of the same house. Ghost Mafia You have my permission to use that pic for your thumbnail. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it looks cool for the thumbnail.
It does.
I'd put some text up on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll pull it in, screenshot it, put the text in there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What?
No, I've found some really not really cool looking stuff, but I can't share it.
Okay, well, here is the other picture of that house that Mystic Angel sent me another picture of that house from a different angle. Let's see what we see. Okay.
He gave you permission to use that as your thumbnail too.
You just catching that? I just said that out loud. Okay, yes, there is definitely something in that window. Look in the middle.
Yeah, the middle glass.
In the middle glass.
Yeah.
It looks like there's something looking out. It looks like there's a face there looking out, like somebody's like got their head
Yeah.
on the
like,
on the window ledge, looking, staring out like
Yeah.
a kid.
looks like a kid.
That's creepy. Okay, now we can see that vine on the door a little bit better.
Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, it's growing.
Yeah, definitely a vine on the door. But I mean, again, the first thing that I thought was there was somebody leaned up against that pillar from that
Yep.
other angle shot, you know?
The house itself is pretty creepy looking though.
Is this the same? This can't be the same side of the house, right? It's from a different angle,
Yeah.
but that building wasn't in the other picture, and it looks like it's attached to the side of the house.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, there ain't nothing attached to the side of that house. There, okay, there's the front of the house. There's the light pole.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing attached to the side of the house, but why
Maybe it's the garage.
in this photo? Maybe it just looks like it's attached to the house and it's actually off to the side of the building.
Yeah.
But
It could, yeah.
It really does look like it's attached to the side of the house. Now, someplace like that, I think it would really be cool to go around the grounds with a metal detector and see what you find.
I do too.
I said Ghost Mafia I sent in a cool pic on the same Facebook page, but I felt like I didn't know where to send it, so I sent it there.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, on the left. I don't know.
Ghost, when you look at
It's a
Brian,
picture of my mom with a white mist beside her.
Ghost,
What's that?
you see Brian on camera. Is he in color to you?
Yeah, he's in color. He's a little pale, but I mean, I see your red hair and the red on that thing on the wall beside him. But yeah, he's a little pale.
No, I don't have red hair. But my question is, like, I'm watching you guys on the TV. You're in color. Lou is in color. But when I see Brian's, he's in black and white.
Yeah, I am kind of white.
You are white. Oh, okay, here it is. Think we found it now.
Yep.
There we go.
Oh,
Now
wow.
that's a creepy building. That is
That's like
a big ass building, though.
that's like
That's
18,
what I'd say.
1900s.
Stonehaven.
Oh, I love it.
See, I'd like to get the history on that. That's
I want to live in that house.
Yeah.
Nation 13.
Yeah, there you go. Nation 13 headquarters right there.
Damn right.
It looks like it's abandoned though. I mean, look at the grounds haven't been kept up in a few years, and
The
there's
bricks are starting to mortar.
the bricks are starting to mortar.
Or frig.
Crumble.
Actually,
yeah.
no, it's just the kind of rock that they use. That looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the doors. The paint is peeling off the doors. That one door is missing there.
Yeah.
So I mean, it definitely looks like it hasn't been taken care of in a while.
Oh man, to go inside a house like that though, come on now. I'd be down for it.
I don't think it's a house.
No, I want to say that area right there looks like it has like a swimming pool or something in there. The way they have that all done up.
Yeah.
Like there's windows busted out and. Cindy and them.
Where's it at?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where it's at. Let me see
It's an old
if it says.
company store. It was built in 1928.
It was built
The building I live behind. It's a national landmark and abandoned. I have seen so much activity in my lifetime around here. Italian stonemasons built this and completed it in 1928. It was an old coal company store.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this plus the area makes some great activity and creepy pictures. I would love to see that if you could go in there, which, you know, it's not like it's boarded up.
Yeah, you could go in there and bust out some video.
I would love to see some video footage
Yeah.
from inside that place. That would be a really cool video to watch. And where is this at again? Yeah, I'm curious to know where that's at.
Yeah.
Because if it's close by, I'll come with you and go in and we'll shoot the video together.
That place is
I
nuts.
see hills in the background, so it's got to be someplace with hills.
She went in and did a video. It's on her page.
Oh, she did do a video. Okay, I got to go watch that video.
Yeah.
Southern West Virginia.
Don Ralph at Ghost Mafia. I will figure out for next time. Okay. I don't know if Donna Ralph was, I think she's talking about sending in some photos. If you want to send in photos, you can go to the Ghost Mafia Facebook page and you can send them to me right through the messenger through that. That's how I was getting those photos. Or you can, on my channel, the Twitter link at the top of the, on the banner, and just send me through there. Whew. I'm starting to get worn down. I'm surprised we just burnt up like an hour and a half just looking at the other people's photos, other people's like haunted evidence.
And then we're like talking amongst
And I think that everybody will have fun doing this.
I think so too. I think it's real interactive, and I mean we've carried over 50 people in the chat the whole time.
How many people have tons of stuff that they bought that they've never been able to show off?
Yeah, that'd be that. Hey, I'm down for it. We'll talk about it after we end this, and set aside like a night for a test stream of doing just that.
Oh yeah,
haunted evidence on film. You know, and I think what we probably want to stick to is just photos.
Yeah.
So,
no like video added because
well, the video, when you get into videos, then you got to play them over and over and over, and you know, with the photos, it's there. You know, we want to see your best photos. I think that would be the best way to go. The video stuff, it's a lot harder to do because you got to keep playing them over and over and over and pausing and things like that. But with the pictures, it keeps it simple, and it keeps it moving. because you can move on to the next photo that might be from somebody else, and it gives everybody a chance to get in on it.
Yeah, and you
So I think that's the route we want to take it.
yeah, because you can keep on sharing the photos, and us three talk about them and trying to pick what's going on in them. And
Okay, so now, and here's an idea that I have. At the end of the stream, like we're at our 2-hour mark, and I know Danky the Clown hasn't made it yet. And you know, it happens. Maybe we could get him on for next week. That'd be fine too. But at the end of the show, I want to ask the other people up on the panel, what was your favorite? Which one do you think was the best?
Vote a winner and then use it.
The photo. Yeah, whoever wins that night, we'll use it. We'll use that as the thumbnail for that episode.
yeah,
You know what I mean? What do you think was the best, Bri?
out of all the photos, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Citizen Z. That photo was pretty creepy.
I liked Anaki's.
You know what? I have to go with Lou on this one. The Aniki one, the orb photo.
Yeah.
Considering there's people in the shot. In fact, there's people in the background in the shot. There's people I know standing behind her. I was actually there when she took that shot. In fact, I think I'm the fat guy at the end of the hall holding the flashlight in that photo. But I think that, you know, with just one orb and 50 people going through there, if it was a dust orb, there'd be a ton of dust orbs in there.
Oh yeah,
That was just one. I have to vote that one for the night, the best evidence.
Yeah.
That I've seen. You know, I mean, now we've seen faces and smoke and things like that, but that one single orb shot.
Yeah.
That was pretty compelling. I mean, it's hard to argue that away as a dust orb or, you know, condensation or moisture, because there was just the one orb. So I'm gonna go with the Aniki one, and I think, you know, 2-1. There you go. I think that's our thumbnail for tonight. So there you go.
Yeah, that was definitely the icing on the cake, that one.
So, guys, I hope you like that. You guys took part of inventing a new show that we may just be kicking off here next week. Sometime we're going to talk about it after we get off the call and find out what day is best for everybody and whatnot. And you know, this might be the show that picks up where EVPs leaves off at the end of the season and goes through, or something like that. And we'll talk about it, but we're definitely going to do a test episode sometime next week of haunted evidence. So get your haunted photos or your best photo evidence ready. And we will set up a hashtag haunted evidence.
Yep.
Or EVP's haunted evidence on Twitter. And you can send your photos in there. And that way they're all in one spot. We could share them right from there. And yeah, I think that would be a great idea. I mean,
I do too.
Building.
Huh?
That big abandoned building that sent you. 4 hours from here.
That big abandoned building is only 4 hours from here. Oh yeah. We definitely got to meet up with them. That would be so cool.
Oh yeah.
I had a feeling when she said it was a coal mine country, it couldn't have been too far away. So
It goes, Todd tweeted you guys an Explorer to think about doing.
what's that?
Todd tweeted you guys.
Tweeted you guys an Explorer. Okay, I'll check that out, Todd. And guys, I want to thank everybody for being a part of this tonight and helping us come up with a whole new concept for a show. And you know, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome. And you know, thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody that was dropping them super chats earlier. They're not up on the screen now, and I don't remember who all they were. I can't scroll that far back, but yeah, that always goes back into paying the internet bill and puts back into the show. So, and yes, thank you to Lou Rock for being up here with us this evening. and everybody, all the mods out there, Sharpshooter, Mod God, Lulu Love You was out there dropping links earlier. Donna Rock, everybody that sent in the photos. Those photos were amazing, you guys.
Oh yeah, they were bombing. Like,
So,
especially the orb. Like that's crazy. It stands out so bright. It's insane. It was awesome. Sorry, Ghost.
no, you're good. You're good. Hey, I'm ecstatic now. I'm ready to start brainstorming on this new show.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, so with that being said, guys, we will see you tomorrow night. Wait, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow night on
Fridays.
yours or JoJo's tomorrow.
It was supposed to be in mine last week.
Okay, so yeah, for are you guys? Yeah, what the fuck Fridays? We were supposed to be on Ladies Ones last week.
Because of Brian's grandpa.
Yeah, because JoJo had some family obligations going on.
Yeah.
I think we'll just pick it up on we'll just pick it up this week where she left off last week and do it on Lady Swan's channel. So tomorrow night, JoJo Walker, Lady Swan, What the Fuck Friday, highlighting some of the crazy stuff that's gone on in the past week.
Oh yeah.
Across the tuberverse, I guess you'd call it. And we'll see you guys back here next week on EVPs. Don't forget, Monday is Lou Rock's EVPs and stuff. Tuesday, we have Question Everything. Wednesday, we got Whacked Out Wednesday. And Thursdays, right back here again, EVPs with your host, Brian's Paranormal Ghost Mafia. We'll see you guys next week. Dog ham.
Dog hamming.